Fasting breaks our enslavement to food. Turn from John to the right, just through Acts and Romans. The next book you find there, many of you know, will be 1 Corinthians. And if you could go to 1 Corinthians chapter 6, we'll get some more instruction on this important matter. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, Paul says, all things are lawful for me, but not all things are helpful. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be enslaved by anything. Anything that I have to have is enslavement for me. If I have to have a substance, legal or illegal, that's enslavement to me. If I have to have my coffee in the morning, for me, it would be if I have to have my sugar after supper. If I have to have it, that Paul said, I will not be enslaved by anything. Look at verse 13. Food is meant for the stomach, and the stomach for food. And God will destroy both, one and the other. The body is not meant for sexual immorality, but for the Lord, and the Lord for the body. There's another area that many people struggle with. And God raised up the Lord, and will also raise us up by his power. Look down to verse 19. Do you not know that your body is a temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have from God? You are not your own. You were bought with a price. Glorify God in your body. And then this verse, let's put it up, 1 Peter 2:11. Beloved, I urge you as sojourners, what that means is that this is not our home. Everybody agree this is not our home? We're just visitors here. This is not what I'm fired up about. I don't have to have it all here. We're just visitors. I urge you as sojourners and exiles to abstain from the passions, that could be translated desires, epithumia, from the passions of the flesh. Why? Why, Paul? Why should I abstain from the desires of my flesh? There's a lot of things that my flesh desires that are not wrong. He said, but they wage war against your soul. The idea of abstain there is not forever, not even continually, but for a time. This is an important principle. Anything that would empower you can be set aside for a time to break its enslavement. And that's what fasting is. John Piper said, the absence of our fasting is the measure of our contentment with the absence of Christ. When we fast, that enslavement is broken and we're freed up to focus our hunger upon what we really want.